man, I be watching all these guys break down these different podcasts on the internet, and a lot of them be in Atlanta or whatever. And I just seen Anton Daniels break one down where the guy said he stay in Atlanta, and that when he dates women, I don't know the name of the podcast, when he dates women and shit, they expect him to pay car note, rent, bills, and all that stuff. Like, I just really don't understand the pay. You not even, like, that's worse than tricking. In my opinion, at least when you trick, you see what I'm saying? At least when you trick, you know you gonna get a treat. You know what I'm saying? Like, you basically gotta take a girl out. Basically what he's saying, you gotta wine and dine this woman and prove that you a provider to a woman that don't belong to you, right? Like, I don't really understand that. So I gotta take you out on a date, get to know you, and then I pay for the date. It gotta be somewhere upper echelon. And what if I'm not interested at that point? That's what I'm figuring out. It's one thing to go to Fridays and spend $40, $50, and you don't do dinner dates on the first day. And different guys will tell you different things. You got some guys say, well, if you can't afford it, or you're gonna complain about the money. No. When you're eating in an establishment, do you really get a chance to know somebody? That's the problem. You focusing on the waiter, you focusing on the food. As a man, if you don't know this, I was taught this, your face is supposed to be towards the main entrance. So you can see you can peek what's going on, and you can get old girl out the way, or whoever you with, you can get them a heads up. So you always gotta be alert. You know what I'm saying? You always gotta be alert. So I'm just trying to figure this out. So are they so confident that guys are pedestalized the Virginia, the box, that he, like, even if the date is not a good date, that he gonna go ahead and do it? Like, we ain't in high school or nothing no more. You had niggas, if the girl stanked or whatever, they still would do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't pedestalize it to that point. And I guess they figure like this: if a dude spend his money, on a date, feed you, you taking these girls to Ruth Chris, like the most dog. Like, if I did, like, when I was younger and I did do that type of shit, like, it was Fridays at the most. At the most, it was Fridays. And like, if I met somebody, it might be Locos or something like that, like a taco place downtown or something. And I was already going there, so I invited somebody to go with me. That's as simple as that. Like, that's about it. Like, and the bill was less than $100. You know what I'm saying? Like for the most places, like, if I know you, we kicking it, cool. Then, like, shit like that, like, but like, y'all taking chicks out, y'all just get the number. Y'all might text back and forth, and then you like, but like I said before, the whole thing about it is, you want to get to know them in a setting where you can focus on the conversation. It's not about per se wasting your money or not. It's about wasting your time and energy. So it's either at a park, at a coffee shop. People say, well, coffee shop is so tacky. Dog, these women are meeting guys on the internet, and they come into their house to bust down. They're not even, how can I say this? They're not even, like, getting a steak, getting a lobster. They not getting a Cobb salad or nothing. They're coming over dude's house and busting down. They meeting dudes on dating apps. They meeting dudes just at the gas station, at the liquor store. And then they come in. I ain't seen women come to dudes' cribs, houses, the niggas' cribs, right after they met at the liquor store. Come on now. Atlanta, Chicago, Detroit, Hickswick, Indiana. Like, that's what I'm trying to really understand, like, where y'all coming from. Like, if y'all first meeting a person and you don't know them, you probably going to a lounge, to a bar, ballroom hustle, somewhere where you can hear and have a conversation to see if you like them or not. I don't invite random people to my crib. I don't play those games. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, y'all literally paying to get to know them. And then a girl said on this little podcast, well, you know, sometimes I say if I can get the tip, he said that goes along. Dude, I ain't like, I guess a lot of them dudes like dog didn't get girls when they was younger. Like I had girls in college where I didn't have a dime to my name, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they will come over and why, shoot me here, do this, that, and the third. That's wild. And I had to spend nothing. So I guess like being like broke as fuck then, even in high school, barely having gas to get to where I had to get to, like we didn't pay. I had a homie. These girls used to buy him Jordans. He used to just had different girls buying him Jordans. Like we never paid, bro. Like I said, I grew up like no, like we even barely bought them liquor, bro. If we had liquor, that's because we was already drinking. We, you know, whatever. And if we bought the house liquor, it was like Pinnacle with some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to really figure out. Like, when did this shit come into play? Like y'all literally paying rent. You paying her rent because you slept with her. Like, why don't you just trick? You saved your money from the restaurant, and I don't advocate that, but you would have saved your money for the restaurant. You would have saved pointless conversation. You would have saved yourself from a pointless relationship, because if you got to do all that, take her out to an expensive restaurant, then you got to pay to sleep with her, you got to pay her rent and car note to sleep with her. Like, that's a prostitute. You basically didn't put prostitution on the pedestal. You gotta see what I'm saying? You kind of, like, why not just, you ain't dumb enough to be with a woman like that. No way. You didn't. The expectation was set before y'all even got together that you were paying her bills already. I ain't paying no woman bills that I ain't with, bro. Like I said, I've never went to the club and bought a bitch a drink, nigga. Unless the woman came to the bar with me, never, bro. I don't understand why these guys are doing the most, and the women they going after, they ain't shit. That's the cold thing about it. I had one girl do that shit to me before. We had a night class together, and we started talking because the nigga I told you that the girls was buying them shoes and shit like that, he was cool with her friend, so we kind of was talking about that, and I would give her a ride because it was on my way back home after night class, whatever, right? And like I was in school, whatever, so we just text every now and again. I was like, yeah. She's like, you coming home this weekend? I'm like, yeah, I'll be home this weekend. Blase blah. I like to get my nails done. I was like, what you like to do? I'll get my nails done. I never text. I never said nothing. Never text her back again. Like, can y'all really? Y'all can't walk away from women, bro? That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, niggas really can't walk away, bro. It's too many women not to walk away. If I see big red flags about women I don't like, I still might smash, but I smash a couple times and I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all the same shit. Ain't none of these women different, bro. At all, ain't none of them different. Until somebody show me something else, they all disloyal. They all gonna be on polygamy, looking for a better option. You know what I'm saying? They ain't doing nothing but getting in your way, wasting your money, wasting your time. Just tell them what it is. Like, if they don't like you for you, keep it moving. If you gotta spend money with them, just tell her straight up and down. She say, well, can I have a couple dollars after you just met her? Or she tell you like, oh, we at least gotta go here and there. But I feel like, and I can't attest to this shit. You can tell her like, all right, if I'm giving you a couple dollars, you about to bust it open, or we doing prostitution, whatever you want to ask. I'll ask something across my line. Don't be scared to tell these women what it is and how it is. But I'm just wondering, like somebody explain this to me. I swear to God, I'll share it, make it go viral. I don't get it. Like, how does that work? Because are you asking her where she wants to go? Because my whole thing would be, it's on my time and my grind. Now, the most I might ask is like, if you gonna take her out to eat, that's like down the line, in my opinion. You at least had to hit that bottom. You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is, if you were gonna ask, like, you like Italian, you like this, that, and that, you know, that's the only thing you ask. So you say, look here, man, I can meet you at Stanley's bar right here. Where you live at? Oh, you live this way? Or look, I know a bar over there. We can meet up at the bar where they ain't playing loud music. You can hear her, talk to her, and see how it go. Simple as that. Second time, y'all, you want to make sure she a good fit? Go see how she is bowling or going to a little arcade and get to know her a little bit, her competitive side, and, you know, whatever. That's about it. After the second time I meet a person, I already know if I can crack it. After the first time, I know. But the second time, for sure. So what are y'all doing? You asking, you meeting these women, and you asking them where you want to go? No, she already going to treat you like a beta. You have to have the plan. You dictate the situation. Meet me. Hey, look here. You live over here. You live west side, east side, north side, south side, southwest, northwest, whatever. Look here. I know a spot over here, a bar over here. We go to this bar, get a couple drinks, see if we get to know each other. Blah, 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 boom. It's like that. Y'all niggas probably, where you want to go? Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, what time? No, look here, man. I could be there at 7 and 9. Hey, you know, can you make it then? If you can't, cool. We reschedule. You dictate the terms. And then she be like, oh no, you know, maybe I'm not an alcoholic person, or I don't really like to drink, or then you figure something else out. You know? So it's simple as that, bro. And I feel like the women that pull that shit on niggas, man, I just feel like they look at y'all as marks. Because they don't pull that. And I understand Atlanta is from what I understand, it's a big tricking place. So that's all the dudes there is trick. So, but I just know from experience and from others' experience and how women are, somebody ain't doing nothing to get that, bro. For the guy she really like and really want, and the challenge she want to conquer, she's coming over, and it's not even costing the nigga a bottle of water. It's costing him a couple flushes of the toilet. He putting her ass out. So I'm just trying to figure out. But hey, man, let me know what y'all girls and guys think, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Appreciate y'all. Peace.